All right, welcome back once again. I think it's the 6th episode of the ToroFoot Podcast return. I haven't kept count that well, so I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. Thank you once again for joining us. Phil is back with us today. We have IK as always, and I am here once again. We've had a nice little return to club football, some Champions League. We did have some women's international games as well. First things first, how are y'all doing?
Tired, man.
Good.
All right, so my question is just real quick. I just thought of this now. Who's gonna have the bigger impact, Ronaldo or Lukaku? Just jump right in.
Ronaldo.
He's trying not to be biased. He's trying so hard not to be biased, right?
I am.
I think impact is different though. I think goals is going to be guaranteed for both of them. I think it's in terms of what happens with the blend of culture. So Ronaldo is a legend. I think what's going to happen most likely is similar to what happened with Thierry Henry and some of the other players where they're so lauded that what we saw the first game with Newcastle, there's so many balls coming their way that maybe it's not the right decision. So I think that may happen more. And I think for both of them, actually, with Lukaku and Ronaldo, but I think in the system that Tuchel has, I see Lukaku being more fruitful in terms of not being overused. Hopefully.
I will say Ronaldo is physically different to Henry or to anyone really, freak of nature. So he can handle it better.
Oh wait. What are you saying?
You said the way Henry was used, about how much they played into him, they overdid it. I didn't watch that many of Henry's return to Arsenal. I don't feel like he was overly used, but I think it could be worse with Ronaldo because he's a little bit closer to his height than Henry was.
I was thinking more about the end of Henry's career at Arsenal the first time okay. where he said the reason he wanted to leave is because he saw them not making the right decisions, and oh well, there he is. Yeah,
that's actually funny you should say that. I remember a couple years back we were with the senior team and we had our best player on the pitch was our forward, ridiculous level, like this dude was crazy, and he made this run that was just to draw the defense away, but our man who had the ball, who was also a veteran and a very good player, was just so drawn that he made the pass, and our best player was like, no, I mean he still took the ball. But it's like me and him said at the same time, it's like, oh, the play was over there. And it's you get drawn. It doesn't matter if you're young, old, semi-pro, college, pro, like it doesn't matter. There will always be that moment that some players, they don't get it. And I think a lot of that also comes at practice. It comes at practice. It comes from the coaches always like, hey, don't get focalized on this one person here.
I want to double check. What is pro?
I meant pro, like professional.
Okay, so one clarification for my own, me and the audience, we weren't sure. So,
all right. So otherwise, that was good, but we've had enough of that. Let's just get straight to the Champions League. So, IK, for you, most surprising or enticing result or performance from the Champions League?
Definitely United and Young Boys and PSG. I think against Club Brugge.
All right, we said
so those two.
Yeah, definitely said one. He
said two. Well, I love that you actually mentioned that because I'm actually here in Belgium, and it's been so much talk about that PSG Bruges game. It's just, oh my goodness, you see that game? And they really played well. That was a tough game. You love to see those games, great moments like that. But I know Phil would like to get to a comment made by Michael Owen. So we'll just go ahead. Phil, what did Michael Owen say?
I won't, not verbatim, but he pretty much said that he feels like Messi makes PSG weaker because he doesn't add to the trio the way he thought they should. Everyone go back to what we're talking about with older, younger players. Sometimes he's not the Messi that's playing winger. He's usually dropping midfield and all that, but he's not doing the graft, as they say in England, right? So that I think that's where he was going with it, which naturally I'm like, come on, son, but that's just me. But go on, and everyone else chime in.
IK, what do you think?
Well, it kind of ties into the previous conversation with Ronaldo at United, where it's like you have a play, but then you play to a certain player just because, even if there's a better play. And that is something you can see that PSG is also going through, and United as well, where they're passing. Previously, if you watch these teams, right, you have players making runs, they're passing around, they're trying to find someone.
Mhm.
But now that you have like a Messi or Ronaldo on your team, suddenly United plays more patient, which is not something I knew that they did. I thought, yeah, right. They try to pass the ball around, and you could say that's also because of how the other team responds to having such a player on your team, right? If you have a Ronaldo or a Messi, you're not going to mark them with one player. You're going to use two, and that changes the dynamic of the game as well. So, is he making PSG worse? No, definitely not. I don't think anyone. But has the fluidity in their play kind of diminished? Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you for listening to ToroFoot. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and check out our other videos.